Don't let anybody define who you are. Even this dude right here, even me. Don't let anybody define who you are. One of our great, great godfathers of literature, Mr. Ralph Waldo Emerson, once said, self-reliance is your ultimate currency. Rely on thyself, and then you don't need no man, and you don't need no woman. Who are you? What are you all about? What do you want to do? How many people know what the fuck they want to do? Raise your hand. You do right here. What's your first name? Hi, Brittany. How are you? What do you want to do? Hello. Good for you. I bet your parents must be very proud. Well, if you were like me when I was your age, I had no effing clue what I wanted to do. And I changed my major about 5-6 times. I came from a family. First name in the back, who's trying to get added? Matthew, guess what? Thank you, Matthew. I forgot what the hell I was going to say. Oh, yeah, family. What's your first name? Audrey, keep me on track. I came from a family full of engineers, doctors. I've got a cousin who's on the Los Angeles Supreme Court judge, right? I mean, like very, very prestigious positions. I told my parents I want to be a writer. I told my parents I want to be an artist. I want to be a creator. The fuck are you going to do for money, pal? Right? How many people have heard that phrase before? How many people have gotten that phrase before? What are you going to do for money? Now, Brittany, you sound like a very intelligent human being. I'm going to ask you a very serious question, though, and there's no wrong answer. I'm the rawest of the raw. I don't need no fucking PowerPoint. I don't need no index cards because I listen to the ultimate professor, Brittany, and the ultimate professor is not this dude. The ultimate professor lives right in here. He's in your chest. But so many of us listen to this dude. And who's this dude? Is that dude inside your head whose favorite word is can't. You suck. You're not pretty. You're not good enough. You're not old enough. You're not fuck enough. You're not this enough. You're not bullshit enough. How many people know what I'm talking about? That dude inside. I've written 7 books about this dude. This dude fucked me up from 18 to 29. 18 to 29. First name right here? Baram. What is it? Baram. Guess what? From Brittany, I'm not done with you. From 18 to 29, I'm just going to fucking spit right now. From 18 to 29, I literally suffered from debilitating depression and anxiety. It was horrific. Every single day, I literally thought that was the day that I was going to become Hamlet. To be or not to be? That is the question. Is today the day that I'm going to jump off a bridge, swallow too many pills, or do something fucking crazy, right? I think the only reason I didn't do it, because I wanted to do it, was because of my parents. I couldn't do that to my parents. They would have suffered. And I just couldn't do that to them. Do you know what I mean? And I thank God that I had that 1 inch of resistance, because it was like right there, right? I truly believe if I had not gone through that horror, that hell, from 18 to 29. Now, don't get me wrong, I had fun times too, but I mean, it was fucking crazy. I wouldn't be who I am today. I'd be your average professor going, turn to page 63 and turn into your books. And I wouldn't be a YouTube creator. I create every day because I go all in on what I was born to do. And nobody's better than me at this. Nez, you're a fucking egotistical maniac. No. There's a lot of shit, and my wife will vouch for this. There's a lot of shit I'm bad at. But when it comes to this, I'm motherfucking LeBron James. Like, nobody's better than me at this. I was a natural-born coach. I'm a natural-born educator. I'm a natural-born inspirer, if that's even a word. And when you know that, you're invincible. You're a bullet. Nobody can touch you. Neither friend nor foe. And we're going to talk about Aristotle in this class, who was a great philosopher and thinker. Pretty much constructed the rhetorical triangle, which you're going to watch a video on Blackboard about very soon. Author, purpose, audience. It was Aristotle who said, when you know who you are, truly, nobody can touch you. Everybody in this room can actually say, Professor Nez, you're a fucking idiot. And guess what? I'm not going to shed a tear. I get haters all the time on Periscope, on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. YouTube, fuck. Haters galore. Does it hurt? Well, I'm a human being. Fuck yeah, it hurts. Am I going to be all right? You damn Skippy. I'm going to be all right. And I want that for everybody. So this class, when I say we're going to go into your inner game, your outer game fucking rocks. You've got nothing to worry about on your outer game. I'm worried about your inner game. Creative nonfiction. What is your story? How do we creatively get that across? One of my favorite lines is from George Lucas, who invented Star Wars pretty much. He said there's two kinds of people in this world. There's creators and there's destroyers. I've been around destroyers. The ultimate destroyer lived in here. But I've also been around creators. And I've been around the ultimate creator in here. Focusing on what is really, truly important will save you a lot of suffering, will save you a lot of damage. And I don't care if you're an accountant. I don't care if you're a dancer. I don't care if you're a doctor. I don't care if you're a fertilizer expert or an astrophysicist. Knowing who you are is everything. You know why? First name in the back next to Matthew? Amelia. You know why I got a drop dead gorgeous wife? You know why she picked me? Because she saw that I went all in on who I was. I definitely wasn't the best looking, obviously. I definitely wasn't the best whatever, yada, yada, yada. I mean, I was when I was that age. I was really good looking when I was younger. Don't have kids. What's your first name again? Braun. Don't have kids. Oh my God, kids will fuck your shit up, Braun. But it was because I was fiercely independent. It was because I knew who I was and I didn't deviate from that fact. And I want that for everybody. And I think this is the class. Not only your professional life, because I know why most of us are here. First name right here. We want this dude to get fat. Not this dude to get fat. We want this dude to get fat. Am I incorrect? It's nice to have to. Chloe, are you in the class now? Fuck yeah. Skin it. She's been trying for a long time. I'm really happy to see you. I almost didn't recognize you. How are you? It's good to see you. You've heard some of this shit before. This is as good as it gets. It's all downhill after this. This is it. You've actually gotten the best of the class. Everything after this, it goes completely downhill. No. Where the hell was I, Chloe? Yeah, you're here to get your wallet fatter. That's a beautiful thing. But Matthew, why are you doing it? To be able to, and you don't have to answer this. It's a rhetorical question. To be able to sustain yourself for what? Don't answer this. Just let it marinate in your chest. Don't think about it. Let it marinate. Why are you sustaining yourself? That almost sounds like you're a fucking plant. You're a human being. Sustain yourself for what? What is the purpose of sustaining yourself? Just to get by? Just to live? Just to eat food and get this meat bodysuit to keep pumping blood and shit? What is the purpose? What's behind it? Figure out what you were born to do. I'm not going to say, do what you love. Follow your passion. I'm not going to say shit like that because that's bumper sticker. We've heard all that stuff before. What makes this dude go like this? Not safe. I'm going to be an accountant. I'm going to have the minivan. I got the kids. I'll go to soccer practice. Soccer mom. I have a minivan. I'm not dissing minivans. I go to soccer. I'm a soccer dad. Right? I go all in on my daughter. Me and my daughter, oh my God, it's like soccer is on, like Donkey Kong. There's nothing wrong with that, but what makes this dude want to plop out of your chest? What gets you obsessed? What is that thing that you can't not do? Figure out how to monetize that, and you will always win. Why I think this is the most important class is because this class is almost like a metaphorical shovel. We're going to dig into your chest and figure out who the fuck you are. And you're going to be able to use that for the rest of your LIFE. I spell a lot of shit out because being a dad, sometimes you want to say shit to your wife and you don't want them to know what you're talking about. I just wanted you to get a taste of who I am and get a vibe of who I am because I know that that's really important. And you're more than just IDs or students to me, you're human beings. And I know if you go all in on human being, you're going to always be on top. You're going to always be in fuego. You're going to always be on fire. And I like to do this. And Chloe knows because I do this almost, it's not the same every semester. Make me sound like a damn robot. But I don't rehearse this shit. Some of you might be saying, Nez, maybe you should rehearse this shit. But I don't rehearse this shit. It comes straight from the only place that I know, which is the inside of my gut. That's it, right here in my chest. And I think that I always valued that when I didn't have a professor just do PowerPoints the entire time. You'll never see me look at a PowerPoint. And the reason that I have a podcast and a YouTube channel and all that stuff is because I want to stay current, and this is where the marketplace is going. All this bullshit about Snapchat's ruining your life, Instagram's ruining your life, you're on your phone too much, it's a bunch of BS. Don't listen to that hype. Now, am I saying that you shouldn't go outside and enjoy the splendors of the living? Of course you should. But this is where communications is. They said the same shit about my generation. You're playing Sega too much. You're playing Nintendo too much. You're not going outside. You're reading comic books too much. Or you're reading too many books. You need to go outside. I mean, they're going to come up with anything. It depends on how you use it. I know dudes and dudettes who are making $100K a month on Instagram alone, if you know how to use it right. If you know how to share your story with the world and you can actually inspire people, educate people, entertain people, or do all three, holy macadamia nut, you're going to be on fire. And if you do it naturally, not premeditatedly. This is the worst thing I hate hearing from so-called influencers is you got to get the right equipment, you got to get the right camera, you got to get the right lighting, you got to get the right audio, you got to get the right... That's all bullshit. The best thing you have is in your pocket right now. You can start creating content that communicates who you are to the world. You're never... This is the last thing I'm going to say, and then we got to get to the roll. You're never going to hear another professor. First name? Cole. It didn't change in the last 10 minutes? Darren, look at me. You're never going to hear another professor. First name? Annie, are you in this class? Yeah. Okay, cool. Annie, you're never going to hear another professor in the history of professors, in the history of time, say this. Are you ready? I want everybody in this room to think I'm completely full of shit. Why do you look familiar? Never mind. Why would I say that? First name? Cade, why would I say that? What kind of professor? I'm paying you fucking money. You're full of shit. What the hell's wrong with you? Why would I say I want you to think? Liz, why would I say I want... Liz? Annie? Yeah. Annie and Liz? Who's Liz? Is there a Liz in this class? You're not Liz. Who are you? Shit. Sorry. Never mind. Annie, look at me. Are you looking at me, Annie? Okay. Why would I say I want you to think I'm full of shit? That's part of it. More importantly than anything, Amelia, I want you to verify it in the real world. Why do I need to know my audience? Why do I need to communicate my message? Who gives a crap about my inner game? Why is that even important? There are a billion, zillion, dillion, trillion people like you, just like you, getting a piece of paper that says, I graduated. What's going to make you stand out? It's just, I have 3 pieces of paper. Brittany, I've got 3. I could put lighter fluid and light them all on fire compared to the shit that I've learned in the RW, the real world. I want this class to be as real as real as real. First name right there with the hat. Say again. Eric. Verified in the real world. Test everything I say. And then come back and say, Nez, you are full of shit. Right? I actually want that too. You know why? Because I don't think that I said I'm LeBron James, but I also know that the reason I am LeBron James is because I constantly try to work on my craft. I don't just think, okay, I'm chill. I could easily say I'm chill. I make plenty of money outside of this university. Like I said before, they don't pay professors jack. This is why most of your professors look like they're already dead. I know you know what I'm talking about. You see these dudes and dudettes in the hallway, you're like, who the fuck is that guy? Looks like a zombie. Is he in The Walking Dead? Not this dude. I'm full of life. I'm full of fire. I'm full of energy. And I'm not on shit. People think I'm on shit. Speed, fucking whatever. I don't do any of that shit. I've seen the greatest minds of my generation destroyed by drugs. I hate drugs. This is the kind of high that you can only get from that outside. That real shit. The stuff that brings everything to life. The stuff that makes a flower blossom. That's the real shit. The stuff that lights up the sky. If you tap into that, you'll always win.